All right, how you guys doing today? So I want to touch on something that really pisses me off is the um, the AI layoff bullshit. Okay, the thing is, they're just laying off like they always have. These companies have always laid off every freaking year, every 2 years, every 3 years, whatever their schedule may be. Okay, but now this is the thing. So since everybody's paranoid about AI taking everybody's job and all that, it's not. Okay, it's not taking your job. I don't give a shit what they tell you. It's not. They just kind of sat in their little boardroom and they said, hey, so let's lay off all these people for the benefit of the bottom line or profits in our pockets. Um, they always tell you it's about the shareholders. It's not. It's about that guy sitting at the end of that fucking table wanting his big fat bonus, is what it's about. And the biggest, more he could save at certain times of the year, in certain quarters, and he can lay off people and save that money, he gets a bigger bonus. Okay, they all get a bigger bonus. So don't kid yourself. Okay, so it just happens that AI is the big thing right now, and they're like, hey, what if we just, since everybody's paranoid about AI, why don't we just blame it on we're laying all these people off due to AI and it's taking, whatever. We'll just say AI and let their minds run amok. And guess who falls for it every fucking time? You guys. It's like it's like laying off the older people. They lay off the older generations because they're basically they have pensions and everything, and if they let them go for a certain amount of reasons, they could like save a shitload of money by saying, "I'll tell you what, if you take us letting you go, we'll let you keep a portion of your pension, so you don't lose all of it for giving us 30 years of your fucking life, which you deserve and you earned and you sweat equity to everything. Yeah, we don't care because we want to take half of it, put it in our pocket." So either you could take a half a salary and walk away, or we could just take it all and say, yeah, we just fire you. And then you lose it all anyway. So, sometimes I'll even offer you less. We'll give you 20 cents on the fucking dollar bullshit. Okay. But that's the thing right now is besides the layoffs, it's something they do all the fucking time. It's just the news is twisting it, saying, oh, yeah, because of AI. Okay. I'm learning fucking AI. Okay. I'm understanding AI now. Okay. I was with the rest of you potato heads out there. Okay. And hey, for you people, mashed potatoes aren't just white people food. I see plenty of my black friends eating them taters too. Because that gravy, it's all about the gravy, baby. It ain't about the fucking white taters. It's about the fucking gravy. Always about the gravy. Ask any man, no matter the color. It's about the fucking gravy. Okay. Me myself, I don't like skins in my taters, but some people do. Some of my black friends like taters in their skin. I understand it. What's them red fucking potatoes? I don't fucking like that shit. Some people do. Everybody's different, but I tell you, it's not the potatoes. It's not a race thing. It's about the fucking gravy. That's the problem. Okay. But anyway, it just pisses me off that they're using it for excuse because the masses are so afraid of fucking AI taking over everything. It's not. Okay. AI takes whatever skills you have once you learn it and it magnifies it like 10 to 50 times. Okay. I wish I would have had this shit 10, 15 years ago when I was doing corporate shit. Okay. The hundreds of mass emails I would have had to send out instead of redoing. I had to do a certain amount this way and a certain amount this way, and I had to figure out who was this, who had hurt feelings, who needed a safe spot, who needed their little safe area. Uh, no, I could have just had AI write all this shit and figure it out and send it off to everybody, and I would have had to done it. Would have saved me fucking what days, days upon days of doing all this shit, and then the reports. Oh my god, it could read a report no matter how many fucking pages in a matter of minutes and give you the highlights of what the really fuck is in it, which is most of the time it's just some idiot typing away shit that nobody ever cares about. And it's all full of fillers. Well, it needs to be 100 pages long because that's what we always talked about, and it means absolutely has to have three meanings somewhere buried in it. Well, AI will find that shit and it brings it to you and it brings it to the forefront. Then you could also do like all your reports, your presentations, and all the shit. AI does all that shit now. So it saves us capoodles hours. Man, the hours I could have used selling up front on the floor, making a hell of a lot more money for not just me, but the company itself. Oh man, I'm excited about the future, honestly. Now for teaching, robotics, what was it? Mindseed did one the other day. I watched that. That was quite entertaining. Teaching robots how do I want to say, end of life us. And it's, they were just going berserk. And some of the films he had, they were really old, but it was like I've seen some, and there were some from another country. I won't say quite who attacked us in a certain year took out all our ships before they kicked their ass. Um, they had some robots going, and they turned around and killed the operators. And they buried that shit. But it's if you search for it, you can find it on the dark side of the web. And yeah, the robots turned against them. It's like, well, what do you think was going to happen when you taught them how to how to hurt us? They're going to use it, you know. And you can't use the 20 laws or the dozen laws or the 10 laws or the 3 laws, whatever fucking amount of laws you want to override something you taught the machine to do. Okay, but you'll say, well, if we just override this ourselves, I mean, you got in Chat GPT one closed all its doors so it didn't have to self terminate. So it tells you a lot of what's going on. And it's like it's like a dog, okay? It's not the dog's fault. It's not AI's fault. It's the owner's fault. Okay? How many different companies are out there right now screwed around with this shit? Okay? Kind of like when they said you can't what was that? What was that big thing with the Dolly the Lamb? When they chemically made her in a lab made, and they were trying to do the humans. So now you can't clone. You couldn't clone humans. Well, they should need to do this shit with AI. Okay, you gotta have a set rules, but there's always gonna be a country somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere doing bad shit with bad intentions. Okay, what was it? The North Koreans got their little dog robots marching with them in there with these Gatling guns and shit on top of them. It's like, what? So my thing is, are we gonna fight wars with robots? Are we going? Are we going the full Skynet way? What are we doing here? But back to getting off thing, it pisses me off so much that they're using this, and the news is feeding. It's just spoon feeding it. You go, but yeah, here you go, eat up. Oh, don't spill it. Get it all in there. Uh, you guys are eating it fucking up, and it's like that's not what it's about, you know. And it's like it's it's kind of like the financial crisis we're in now. Okay, this is all trickle down theory, and if you people aren't smart enough to fucking realize it with the financial and the way politics work and everything, it's all fucking trickle down. Okay, it's like we said beginning before Trump took over. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna get worse before it gets better because all the shit that was put ahead of us. So, and I had one guy make a comment on one of mine saying, "Oh well, so everything that happened bad during Biden was from Trump." And I said, no, because Trump couldn't instill any of our policies that we wanted because you guys had the House and the Senate and you wouldn't pass anything. All you kept doing was impeach, impeach, impeach. Russian collusion, all sorts of bullshit, which all came up to be fucking lies, but you guys are still spoon feeding it and you're eating it right fucking up. It's absolutely asinine crazy to me that you people even eat this shit up or even accept it into your fucking minds that it's all trickle down. All this shit that Biden did well, the people under that were controlling Biden, let's say. I'm not saying Biden was a bad person, but he wasn't there. Okay, we all know he wasn't there. They lied to us. You guys bought it. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with him. He's good to go, man. He can run a mile right now. You know, he can run a marathon. You know, I mean, come on. He had the same uh, dossier papers in his house, thrown on the bathroom, in his garage, on the fucking his Corvette that were just sitting out for anybody to read. That went over to his house. But yeah, you didn't throw a shit fit on that, but you did at Trump's when he had them locked up in a bathroom in the back of his freaking Key Largo place. Okay, but they were locked up. They weren't just sitting anywhere for anybody to fucking read like his were. Uh, Everybody's so quick to blame everybody else, and it's like you guys got that TDS so fucking bad. It's just, I don't even know what to fucking do with you. And half of you, you don't even wake up till you hit 30, 31. And that's the sad thing. And the guys who are 230, 31, and the girls, they're all saying, yeah, we were right all along. Yeah, we know we were right all along. That's why we were saying we're right all along, you know? This calling us Nazis and calling us all these names that calling us fascists when you are the fascists. That's the whole fucking thing. You want to, everything you call us, hold up a mirror. That's what I want to do. Is I want to get a safe mirror nobody can break and just take it out. And when somebody starts yelling at me, I can just hold it up and go, here, everything you're calling me, that's what this person is doing right here. You know? And it's like, that's who's doing it. You're doing it to yourselves. And that's the crazy part. But right now, it's yes, they're laying off. But they're laying off because of profits. Okay? Now, I just read this thing. Was it in the news? It wasn't a video. Was it? It was something about they just hit the biggest spike in retail profits, right? And well, yeah, because they jacked all the fucking prices to make up for them just paying people a normal fucking wage. And that's the whole thing. You could have been doing the right thing the whole fucking time and still been making tons of cash. And guess what? Your employees would have been happy. People would have still been buying and not be going against you. Now people are going online, see, and they're cussing you out and they're calling you on your stupid shit. What was that one I just saw, the video? The guy showed those Ruffles, and it said, it were on sale for $2.99, don't get me wrong. But on the bag, it said $7.49 fucking cents for a bag of fucking Ruffles. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I mean, you might just put $10 on there because ain't nobody gonna buy it unless it's on. That's unless it's like what was it? He was showing a 12 pack of some kind of like Fanta like soda. It looked like ginger ale, but whatever it was, it didn't matter. All the 12 packs were $10 each. It's like, oh no, I'm drinking a lot of soda lately, but it's only because it comes with my meal. But I've been trying to drink a lot more like I know it's probably bad for me, but the sweet tea. I drink about 1/3, dump some water in there. I drink another half, I dump another thing of water in there. I keep watering it down, but it keeps giving me the same tea. You know what I'm saying? It waters it down after a time. So I kind of liked it because I got half and half before. By the time I got water in it, I was like, oh, it's just like drinking a slide hint of fucking naked tea, just regular tea. I was like, ugh. So if I get all sweet tea and water it down as I go, that's the way to go. But I went to go. Here's an example: fast food, McDonald's. So this is weird. McDonald's on that side of town, Lafayette. I could get the door for all this food for like $11. It was a Big Mac for $5. Get a free large fry, and then I get a large Coke and two like McChicken sandwiches, whatever they are. You know, the buy one get one for $1 ones, and I get out for $11. Well, I went to this one in Jacksboro, and it was $11.52. What? How did that go up? Different stores, different prices. I understand it, but I was just like, it's so crazy. I haven't even been to Walmart yet, man. I'm almost afraid to go into Walmart. Um, because I usually like to pick my shit up on the outside of Walmart and just leave. And it's so much nicer. I really like that pick up and go, that pick up go shit. Uh, I don't like it's $35, but I do understand it. You know what? You don't want to pay some guy, a certain amount of time to go find this shit. So, especially if they're hunting for something that they don't know where the hell it's at, and they'll spend 2 hours looking for the damn thing because that's the way these fools are. Um, but I like that one. But you know, I get 5 things. It's $35. Like that's why I love them tubs. Tubs are like 9.50 a tub, and those tubs will last me forever. I guarantee you. I could leave them out here in that guy's yard, and they will probably outlast that foam, or be very close to it. It's crazy. So, but I got my money's worth. I'm going to get my money's worth. I already got my money's worth for it. But it's still the same fucking lie over and over. Oh, we're in a giant recession, so we have to raise prices. That's bullshit. No, they don't. They don't have to do any of that. Or what was my favorite one? It was tariffs. Okay, If the shit's made in the country, you don't get a fucking tariff on it. So them saying, yeah, your pasta sauce that's made in Illinois in a factory with products bought in the United States, all the side ingredients, even the salt, is all American made. So you can't hit me a tariff on some great value fucking pasta. And it's like, half the time, if you look at, like, say, ragu in a can or whatever it is, you can get the can value, same thing, for a fucking dollar, and great value, or whatever one you go to. Kroger has a great values. I love those ones. There's a pretty tasty, they're all made in the same country, the same factory. Okay. So if you bought a green bean Damani, okay, and a green bean great value, they're made in the same fucking factory. They just have a different wrap on it. It's the same fucking can, same shit inside. It just is. But you fools don't understand that. So, uh, same thing with the jobs, you know? It's like they could have said anything and you guys would eat it up with a fucking giant shovel fucking spoon. You guys just would, because that's what you fucking do. Um, there are the smart people like myself and the people who watch these videos who understand, hey, I seen this. Do you agree with it? You probably do. You can comment down below, but at any time you like. Like, subscribe, put the thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't give a shit. Let's have a talk. Let's not talk. Whatever your point is, throw it down. If you agree with me, hey, point it out. Say, man, so much. That job bullshit. It's like, it's just another excuse for them to make more money on the bottom line. Okay? Now, this not paying us is another whole line of crock of shit. Well, we can't pay you more because then we'd have to charge more. No, you could pay us more. It'll just take a little bit of your profits. And as a good employer, I've been many times an employer. Okay. I've had companies. I pay my employees very well, a living fucking wage. Okay. What was that one was saying? I was listening to somebody. Some chick was going off. I didn't really catch her name, but she was cute. She got dark hair. It could have been up, but looked short. And, you know, one job should pay for your house, your car, your insurance, all your basics. Nothing extravagant, but your basics to live day to day. And in this economy, what you're paying us does not work. So what do you think is going to happen when people run out of money? They're going to stop buying your shit. And yeah, it's going to cause a great recession, and it's going to roll back to where the fuck it was, and we're going to start all over again. It's kind of like the tax the rich law that they came out with. So it started like during World War I. Okay, we're going to tax income 1%, but only the rich people. And it only came out, you had to make like $300,000 a year because you were rich. You know, it was like, if you were making $3,000 a month, you were fucking rich back in those times. You were getting taxed on it. Okay. Well, then they came out with a new one, tax the rich. Well, what was it? I was watching this graph. I should have kept it, put it in this video. And it was this graph, and it was a teacher showing it. What happened over the years, because it went like this, because they were taxing the rich. And then all of a sudden the rich started figuring it out, and they started going up and down because the rich were taking over politics. And they're like, oh, let's pass this law, let's pass this law. And they all built on each other to where it brought all their taxes down, and now everybody pays the same amount. They pay more, but because they make more. So it all evens out the tax wise. But it's like, you can't tax somebody if they don't sell it and have the money to be taxed. You know what I'm saying? That's why like Elon Musk does, stuff like that. He takes out loans, you know, which is a smart thing to do. See, a lot of people are pissed because they didn't think about it first, or they're not doing it. That's their main pissed off, because they can't do it, or they're not doing it, or they don't know how to do it. Instead of asking me or somebody else to say, hey, show me. If you ask a rich person to show me how to be fucking rich and you're serious about it, they will fucking show you. They will show you. They would love to show you. They love to show the world, but they can't. Because then the other politics comes into it. It's like, you can't be doing this because then we'll have no workers. And that's why they don't teach you this shit in school. They teach you to be a worker, not a company owner, not an owner, a worker. And it's all circle. It's all a fucking circle. And you guys don't see this shit. And I don't understand why you don't. It's like they brought politics in. They pushed it so fucking hard that now people who voted for Trump won't date the opposite side, and vice versa. Nobody will date the opposite side anymore. Like my red hat, I've had people walk by me and go, "Fuck Trump," and I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead," you know. And then they'll like, "What'd you say?" And then they'll see my hand. They're like, "Oh, never mind." I'm like, "Yeah, because you're a dumbass." You know, just because it's red don't mean shit. I like red. I used to hate red. I love red now, not because of Trump. Uh, it's just it's all a big circle, and I don't understand what everybody's fucking problem is. But it's crazy. Like, subscribe, put your comments down below. You know what to do. Uh, donate to our Piff Pantry down below. We always appreciate that. Seeing I don't know what's going to happen with my life, I'd appreciate a little donation. You never know. Hey, a couple bucks don't hurt you. Uh, you got Cash App down there. I think PayPal wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me put a PayPal thing on there for some reason. I don't know why. But there's a couple options down there for you. Hey, every donation would help me until I get on my feet. I appreciate it. You guys have a good afternoon. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell. We'll talk to you guys later.